before we will see the concept of what will be the magnetic scalar potential, there we will consider our important conclusion, that be the what will happen to the j bar that will be equal to the 0, right? Now let's see the another important concept, that will be the vector magnetic potential. So in this vector magnetic potential, the j bar will not be equal to 0, okay? In the scalar, j bar will be equal to 0, but in the magnetic vector potential, j bar will be not equal to 0. That thing you have to be remember carefully. Here you can see exist where j bar is present, okay? Whenever you have to be taking the vector magnetic potential, the j bar must be present, okay? Here the magnetic vector potential is defined as such a way that curl gives the magnetic flux density. That means here if you want to consider a curl of a vector, that will be obviously equal to the vector. And if you want to solve that conditions, there that will give the magnetic flux density, okay? That thing you have to be remember carefully. So here whatever the things I have to be tell in my own words, if you want to put that will be in the equation, how it will be defined. Here you can see, here this be the del cross a bar that be equal to b bar, right? That means curl of a vector that will be equal to the vector. That means curl of a vector gives the vector. Curl of a vector. Curl of a vector gives the vector. Gives the vector. Right? Done. Now, what will happen to our Ampere's law? From Ampere's law, that's be the del cross h bar that will be equal to j bar. Del cross h bar that will be equal to j bar, right? I already proved this. If you want to don't get this thing, please watch my Ampere's law video. There you will get to know very well. Okay. Now, what will happen to the magnetic flux density? General formula, that's be the b bar that be equal to mu naught into h bar. Mu naught into h bar, right? Suppose if you want to consider the h bar, how you can write? That's be the b bar divided by mu naught, right? Substitute in here, what will happen? So this will become the del cross h bar that will be equal to j bar. This be the del cross of h bar. In place of h bar, you have to be replaced with b bar divided by mu naught that will be equal to j bar. So here this be the del cross b bar that will be equal to mu naught into j bar. Okay, this thing you have to be put aside. Now let's see some more important conclusions whenever we have to be consider the magnetic vector potential. Here now I will be consider this del cross a bar that will be equal to b bar, right? So if I will be consider del cross a bar that be equal to b bar, if I will be multiplied with the del, okay, what will happen? If you want to just take the curl on both sides, taking curl on both sides, so if you want to consider or taking a curl on both sides, this will become the del cross b bar that be equal to del cross of del cross a bar. Okay, so here you can see this be look like a vector identity, right? This be like look like an identity. I already tell you the formula sessions. If you don't know, please watch that lecture. How you can write this del cross of a bar using identity? Using identity. So del cross of a bar that be equal to del into del dot a bar minus del square a bar. Okay, this was the formula. I already tell you this formula. If you don't know, please watch my in the electrostatics. After the completion of the curl, what will be the scalar and what will be the vector, I will put in some important conclusions and as well as some important points. At that time, I will be telling this curl of divergence of the vector. What will happen? Okay, that's thing. I already tell you some important points like 7 to 8 points. All of those things has to be covered at that session. Okay, so I will be directly substitute here that formula. So this will become my del cross b bar, that be equal to, so here this be the del into del dot a bar minus del square a bar, right? So here this will be equal to 0. Why? Because means that will be equal to 0 since DC current only, since DC current present, so DC current only, hence magnetic flux that be the 0. That means here del dot a bar, how much you will get? You will get that be the 0. Here you can see how you can write this. So here this will become my del dot del cross b bar, that be equal to del into 0 minus del square a bar. So here this be the 0 minus del square a bar. So here this be the del cross b bar. So here this be the del cross b bar, that will be equal to minus del square a bar. So what will happen to my del cross b bar? Del cross b bar, that will be the mu naught j bar. So this be the mu naught j bar, that be equal to minus del square a. And what will happen to your del square a? Del square a bar, that will be equal to minus mu naught j bar. Del square a bar, that will be equal to minus mu naught j bar. Okay, this is said to be the vector Poisson equation. This is said to be the vector Poisson equation. This is said to be the vector Poisson equation. Okay, vector Poisson equation. Now let's see what will happen if I will be taken small flux. If I will be taken the small flux d psi, that be equal to b bar dot ds bar, right? If you want to psi is equal to, what will happen? This will become the integration of s b bar dot ds bar, right? So if you want to apply your Stokes theorem, apply the Stokes theorem. What will happen? By applying Stokes theorem, so here surface that will be converted to b bar dot ds bar, that will be converted to closed line, right? So this be the del cross b bar into dl bar. Okay, so here what will happen to here? This substitute that. So here this will become the psi is equal to integration of s b bar dot ds bar, that be equal to integration of l del cross b bar into dl bar. Okay, so what will happen to the unit? The unit for this magnetic vector potential unit, that be the Weber per meter. That's be the Weber per meter. Okay, this was the concept for the vector magnetic potential. But in the scalar magnetic potential, what you have to be find? You have to be find your Laplacian equation, that be the del square Vm, that will be equal to 0. But here you can see del square Vm, right? But here you can see what will happen to your vector magnetic potential. You will get your Poisson equation, right? I hope you like this video. In the next class, we will try to see what will be the magnetic dipole and for that derivation, and we will see the what will happen to the magnetic fields, what will happen to the static nature, if you want to take the static nature, and what will be the important formulas for that. All of those things we have to be seen in the next session. Thank you.